This is Rodney with ZebraScapes podcast again. I have Carrie with us.
Hello.
She's been on our team for a while in the sales department, and I'm so excited to have you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's been a really fun journey, and wow, you have some amazing people that work here.
Yeah, we're very blessed. We have a in-depth people from every department is doing extremely great things.
Yes, they are very good at their jobs.
Thank you. Yeah, Paula is the lead, and she gets everybody in place, and a lot of team building. You know, when she came on board, she goes, "I don't know nothing about landscaping." I said, "I know everything about landscaping. I know I can't work with people." And so she is the people person. Yeah.
And she really can. She's been phenomenal help as I've been joining the team.
Yeah.
I've learned an enormous amount from her.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm going to have so much more to learn from her, but she didn't know landscaping. She does now.
She does now. You're right. Yeah. And that's the great part of here. We're moving people around. She first came on as a bookkeeper, and now she's the general manager over Father, Daughter, and ZebraScapes. And she moved up with great people underneath her.
Yeah.
And and we're continuing to grow, and not so much size-wise, but our number one thing is that we talk about, Paul and I do, and the whole team is making the customer feel very valued and not rushed.
Come on now. Seriously, they do feel very valued. I just popped in, as you know, from being out with a couple of different customers, and the relationship that's being built, or that has been built, right? They feel like it's home.
Yeah.
It's really remarkable. And of course that becomes something that you get because of the team that you have.
Yeah. They can work and interact with them, and they're confident. You know, we bought a vehicle many years ago, and the experience of buying that vehicle, I didn't even like the vehicle. Yeah, I mean, because it's just the whole sales thing, how they got my wife on the deal, and I look at that like, I don't want any customer to go through a landscaping job, a process to save the best money, but look at it and be like, the process was horrible. Yeah, I mean, you want them to look back and say the process was great and they enjoy their yard more. And so that's a big reason why we added people to the sales team, was that every client can have the time they need to get what they want and be to understand, and not be, here's a paper, sign it, we're going to do it, check the drawing, drop it and go.
Yeah, it's a very thorough process that we go through.
Yep.
From the initial visit, and really working and brainstorming together with the customer so that they get their vision across to us, and then taking that and turning that into something that becomes a 3D drawing.
Yep.
And then, you know, applying all of that into the job where they feel faith in us.
Yep.
And again, I have to keep coming back to the fact that it's the coordination of the office, because we get so much good support that we're able to go.
You're right. Yep. They'd be able to spend time with them. So like the job you're at right now, I mean, I was there, I went there. It was a train wreck of a feature. I looked at that like just put a dynamite in the hole. But we were able to agree on a price. We tore it all apart, not what I wanted. But you just being there, and now we're able to make this look, they're confident, right? Just like you said.
What we discovered, which we didn't know until we started to dig in a little bit, right? What we discovered and the results that they would have had versus what we're going to give them. Yeah. It's going to be night and day. They were thrilled when they got to see that rock.
Yeah.
They were thrilled. It was adorable. It was like they saw gems. You know? So, it's a fun job. I have a lot of fun jobs out there right now.
And
real neat relationships. You know, there's a great community of people in this Prescott Valley area, Chino Valley area. And it's a small world. You know a lot of people that don't realize that you know. So with that said, it's just been a wonderfully personable experience so far with this company. And
so being part of a small world, and I look at that all the time when we go to places, we don't ever want to be like, oh no, there's so and so. Like it's a small world. People are connected. Our reputation is highest priority. And so we want to make sure that every client is getting what we come to the agreement, what's in writing and what's laid out. And, I had one client tell me, so after we're getting ready to sign the paper, he goes, so I know what I think I bought. So tell me what I purchased.
Yeah.
And because the client thinks one thing, you think another, right?
Right.
And so I said, that was very interesting. He worded that because we don't want a customer to think they're getting something and a bunch of words and it's not clear on the dimensions. So let's walk you through it. I mean, right? So,
well, we have to, we have to go at the customer's pace so that they really do understand that they're getting what they want.
That's right.
And that takes a little bit of time because each customer with regards to communication is different. The relationship that you build with them is different. But we go back and we go back and we go back and we show up.
Yeah.
I have to say that that's a big thing because I hear that a lot. They're like, oh, you're here.
Well,
You're here again. This is great. They're very excited about that.
Yeah.
They know that we care.
Yeah. I was like the guy today that got there and he's like, 2 times in a row, you showed up on time. I was like, we only saw you twice. He's like, it's just so unusual. I'm like, that's sad, but and like with the support in the office, we make sure, obviously everybody makes mistakes and we go drop once in a while, but what we have right away, Paul is on top of it. Let's have a correction. How'd that fall through the cracks? But we thrive to show up on time, to communicate if we're running late. So if you're not getting that service, we make sure it's corrected and what fell through the cracks.
Right.
So you meet a client, you go through, they walk through the process of what they're wanting and trying to, so many times you go to a client, this is a tough one. They got dreams and they're speaking these dreams, right?
Correct.
And they're like, it's a resort. So it's a lot of work putting designs together. It's a lot of work putting quotes together. I mean, it takes hours and hours and hours.
It certainly is. It certainly is. And, there's dreams and then there's a reality, and we have to somehow match those two together.
Yep.
Because sometimes their dreams and their budget is a little bit more the reality. But the neat thing is, so far with my situations, is we really are able to merge at a perfect spot where they get what they want, and it's in an affordable.
Yeah. But how do you go about when you got these dreams and the client, like you want to, because you like the other sales that came in the day and said, look at these plans. The client has a $15,000 budget. And I literally threw it on the ground. I mean, it's a $60,000, turf all around the back. And he's like, I'm just wasting my time. I go, you got to tell the client, like, we're just planets apart.
Right. Well, things can be done in phases too.
Yep.
And sometimes they have to be. But
how do you get the budget out of the client? Do you get the budget out of the client, or you don't have that problem?
No, I'm pretty direct because we need to know.
You're right.
Where you stand. Because I can go with their dreams and I can start planning, way off into the future. And if I don't get a number from them to understand where they're at, I can't take their dream and make that a reality, So it's just direct communication.
I mean, a lot of times like, well, you're trying to, I want to know I'll tell you if it's in the budget or not. I mean, I can get any backyard, you can be 10,000 to as high as 100,000.
Oh, actually, or 200,000.
200,000, yeah. So it's like, I just want to it just saves so much time. So
yeah,
it's trying to get to understand the client, get them comfortable, like, look, I want to do the best interest. Just tell me your budget and I'll show you what I can do for that.
You just said the words best interest. And that really applies, because when you need to understand their budget, you're doing that so that you are able to put a plan together for their best interest.
Yeah.
And that really is kind of envelops pretty much everything that we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a good process. I think that we spend a lot of time in this company needing to talk about how to communicate.
Early mornings, right?
Early mornings.
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Yeah. The ladies are up at 4 getting their makeup on, and we meet at 5, and we, just work out details and how to communicate with the customer so that we're most effective, but also we're learning, we're being filled with knowledge.
Yeah.
Because we do a lot. You mentioned, father-daughter.
Yeah.
And that's a whole other avenue that you decided to take on.
Yeah.
So we do the interior and we do the exterior. And the interior, we make cabinets.
Yeah.
And countertop.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you're very detail oriented with that side, and there's a lot of specifics.
Yep.
You've got a great team.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yes, I enjoy sitting over there and listening to them talk.
Yeah.
And strong leaders.
Yeah,
in
for sure.
that team. So
Paula's heading that up also. She's the king of that, the queen of that.
Yeah, she is.
And in that thing.
And then you have Stacy.
Yep.
And she's just
a rock star salesman. Yeah.
Absolutely.
For sure. No, it's good. And Trinity is loving every bit of it.
Trinity is the lead.
Yeah. And
she's amazing. And I should have mentioned her first. Yeah. I mean, my gosh, she's just got vision.
Yeah. She's excited. She loves to see
what's going.
Yeah. A lot of years, young, but she's dove into it young.
You never know.
Yeah.
You would never know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a good thing.
So a big thing for this whole thing that we're talking about is just getting the customers to understand that, so many times you call a salesman, I do, and I'm dreading to meet them. I don't like salesmen.
I love meeting them.
Salesmen or customers?
Customers and salesmen.
Oh, you're like, well, you have to get me. Now we're going to try to rip me. What are you trying to pull over my wool today? That's what goes through my mind when I call a roofing salesman, or I got hail damage, or I got a problem I can't do myself, and you're listening to all these slick willy things, used carsman things.
I know. You just kind of work around them, though.
You kind of weed them out.
You have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
mean, they exist, but that's why I love meeting them, because I love to hear what they're going to say.
Yeah.
And if they're slick.
Yeah.
If they're filling me full of hot air.
Yeah.
Or if they're being forthright.
Yep.
And yeah, there's a lot of slick salesmen out there.
Yeah. And we don't allow that here, because we don't want our reputation to be, I was pressured into it, or it was deceitful, or it was bait and switch.
Yeah.
All those things are, we want the customer to know when they call us, they get exactly what they're hoping for and more. I mean, a relationship, a community we're trying to build. I tell people, if you want to knock this job out and just in and out and get it over with, the cheapest one, go on. I mean, we're not for you, because that's not what we're looking for.
Right. Well, and the thing is there is always going to be a cheaper one.
Always, yeah.
Always going to be a cheaper one. But they are going to come in fast, hard, and sloppy.
Yep.
And that's just the truth. And we've seen a number of jobs so far where they came in sloppy and they are redoing their work a year and a half later.
Or 6 months.
They're 6 months later. Yeah. And it is costing them, I mean, we calculated out, it's costing them, sometimes there's workarounds, but most of the time you're having to redo the whole job.
Yeah. Over a few $1,000. $1,000 is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but it's that gut instinct that I got, and I didn't read it, didn't follow it, but just understanding the relationship. If anybody's not comfortable writing that first checkout or signing that paper, it's not going to be good at the end.
Right.
If they're excited to make the first agreement, it's good. But if they're hesitant and it's hard to make a sale, I look at it this way: if it's hard to make a sale and you're really like pushing them, it's going to be way harder to collect that to satisfy them.
Yes, I do agree with that. I think that that comes from their nervousness before you even got there, though.
Okay, that could be.
Okay. So I think that, when you're talking to the customer, for me, for instance, I'm looking for all of those signs to see where they're at. Because if they want a project done, they really do want it done.
Yeah.
They might be nervous about it. So we have to kind of sift through that.
Gotcha.
And get over that. So by the time it's time to ask for them to give us a check, they're ready.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, nobody wants to, pennies make dollars. Nobody wants to break away from their money.
Yeah, right. Okay? Yeah.
But they understand that they have to.
Yeah, if they want to.
I think we spend the time getting the customer to that point.
Yep. To be confident that it's money well invested and they'll enjoy it when it's done, or it's a must needed with drainage or whatever. that has to get done.
That has to get done, yeah.
Yeah, and get done professionally with a lot of knowledge and skill. And so we have we have our project manager. Every one of our foremans are amazing. And then we have a quality control person just to make sure the progress is great.
Mm-hmm.
And with all this overhead, as me as an owner, it's well worth it because the redo and the complaints are so minimal
Right.
than it was 7 years ago.
That would be very true. I have heard very little with regards to, and our quality is outstanding.
Yeah.
It's outstanding. So, good job.
Thank you. Yeah, but we have a great team, and we're continuing to grow, and our overhead is high, but overall, we're building a legacy. We're building a relationship and a community that I'm 100% okay with it. You know, we don't need to have make tons of money. We got to make money. You got to have a business. You got to provide and pay your bills. But on the other hand, we want every customer to feel very valued, and every employee to feel more valued and more appreciative as be a part of this team.
Yes.
That is, it's very critical what we have going here. And Paula is the queen at that.
Glue.
She is the glue when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we started taking on pool.
Yep. Yeah.
And that's been exciting.
That's been a love.
She has been a plethora of information
Yep.
to guide us.
Yeah.
As we've been taking this on, and it's going quite well.
Yeah, that's exciting. We have James on that side of the team, and the knowledge he brings.
He's really with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's with it.
And that's gonna be another thing. We'll be coming on a podcast, bring James in and talk about pools. We're super excited about the pool side. This guy has 25 years experience with pools out of California, and he is very knowledgeable. I was looking for someone with high quality, someone with detailed, someone with not to cut corners, and we got all of that and vision. Yeah.
Yes. So that's the exciting thing is when he looks at something, he really just, he ignites
Oh yeah.
customer because
Yeah.
he's got such fantastic ideas.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's all top quality. I mean, he ain't cutting any corners, which is I'm so thankful for that. We're not getting anybody that, hey, let's dig a pole, dig
a hole
and let's
see how we can fill it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us. This is Carrie, and we're looking forward to your comments below. Stay tuned for the next one.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in to Landscaping with ZebraScapes. We hope you found today's episode helpful and inspiring to your landscaping projects. For more tips and resources, and to learn how ZebraScapes can help you transform your outdoor space, visit our website, www.zebrascapes.com. Until then, happy landscaping.